Good afternoon. Can I get a mic check? Hold on. I gotta talk my shit. There we go. What's up? What's up? Come on in here, join the dribble. Shout out to everybody fucking with the album. Make sure y'all get the album. I know y'all miss me. But y'all know I'm doing God's work. Y'all know I'm doing God's work. Y'all seeing it. Y'all seeing it. Shout out to Zip with the Drip. Hill District, that's Chill Will, Jason, Grub, Lamar Rector, Fester, Young Jim, Wayne 3, rest in peace to Black Wayne. Shout out to my niggas on the hill, man. I know y'all, man. What up? What up? Go run them names back. Juan G, what up? Crypto, what up? Come on in here, man. Let's talk about this Shanquella Robinson incident. Rest in peace to her. This incident is dominating, the online community. The video, I somewhat watched it. It upset me physically. I'm very sensitive in this aspect. I can't look at stuff that's like gruesome and shit, car accidents, shit that's gruesome and fuck with my bones and shit like that. I don't know. I got this sensitivity thing when it comes to shit like that. So I try not to watch it, but I've seen enough. To where as someone should be arrested. The young lady who's assaulting her on video, that seems to be more than enough. My question for y'all here is, can a person from the United States commit a crime against another? If a person from the United States body someone in another country, can they get away with it as far as the United States pursuing them for that, even though the crime wasn't committed in this country? They can't pursue someone like that, can they? He said, yeah, it's federal. Someone in here said that wasn't a young lady, that was a trans. I know motherfucking well that wasn't no nigga. I know that wasn't no nigga. Y'all can't tell me that wasn't no nigga. I know motherfucking well that wasn't no nigga. Not sure if the U.S. can pick that case up. I don't know. I think if that was the case, rich folks would have been taking motherfuckers overseas, knocking them down and shit. If the other country issues a warrant and then the states pick it up and then extradite them back to where the crime happened, that could be a possibility. I got so much I have to say about this situation. The first thing I want to say is this. Social media and Instagram has made it to where it's fashionable to travel. People flaunt it and, kind of like boast about it on social media. They post the pictures on Snapchat, TikTok. This is the thing to do. And I know this to be the truth because you see a lot of bums doing it. You feel me? When a bitch all of a sudden in 2020 start talking about going to Dubai and Paris and all of this shit, she might be selling a little pussy or something like that. But the world travel thing has become very, very popular because of social media, right? It has become very, very popular, a thing that a little bit of everybody is doing. I didn't start really world traveling to maybe like 5 years ago, but it all goes back to the social media rush you get from going to London, going to the Eiffel Tower and posting a picture. People, they congregate and they give you a bunch of compliments. People like that. It might be addictive or something like that, but this is something that goes on. People are big on this, right? Social media and visuals connected to these countries, these utopias, have made it to where people from impoverished backgrounds desire it. People from impoverished backgrounds desire it, right? And what you have is impoverished people going to other countries, hopping on planes and shit like that. And you know they don't belong. You know they don't belong there. Why? Because they fighting. Because they fighting. Because they fucking fighting. You feel me? Who the fuck goes on a goddamn trip to fight and do shit like that, hoodlum shit, besides people who ain't used to this shit, don't know how to conduct themselves. The whole experience is you don't belong there. You don't belong there. And bottom line is, I believe that homegirl, Shanquella, she was with these types of people who don't got no class and shit, don't got no polish. She was with these types of people. And that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Another thing I want to point out, some of the places that we have deemed to be vacation spots could have third world country infrastructure and government and shit like that. Just because you see the palm trees don't mean it's all pleasant and shit like that. As we seeing with this situation with her, with Shanquella, the authorities over there, they're not really doing their job. They're not really doing their job. They're not really doing their job because you got the video footage and shit. Somebody should be held accountable. He said, you better know how to wiggle out of country. He said some of these places are some of the most dangerous places. They said one of them was her day one friend. Now, would this be the guy that we referring to right now, Khalil Cook? Is that who you referring to as her day one friend, or did she have a female friend there with her and shit? It was a male. For those who watching, man, be mindful of the people that you blending with. Just because she got on lashes, just because she got on a wig, don't cover up garbage. You feel me? Garbage is in people's spirit and shit like that. You seen the fight, wigs coming off and shit. These bitches ain't even pretty for real. That girl, Shanquella, I looked at some of her pictures and she seemed to have some things going on for herself and shit. She's a pretty girl, too. You got to be mindful, man. You got to know about your situations when you the pretty girl or the fly guy. You feel me? This could have went another way, too, for all my fly niggas and shit. Be careful, man. Be careful, man, with the people that you be mingling with, man. Motherfucker be did something to you. Please, be careful. The Shanquella Robinson situation is getting a lot of attention online. Every media outlet that I keep track of has covered it. It's really, really turned my stomach, and it reminds me of the Kenneka Jenkins situation. It reminds me a lot of the Kenneka Jenkins situation. The thing that makes this one more perverted is all the video footage and shit. When it's a tragedy going on, people need to stop pulling out their phones. That shouldn't be the first reaction that a person has to some type of tragedy or action. You're not gonna be famous for y'all pulling out your fucking phones and shit like that. You ain't gonna get no big payoff. You're not gonna get no big payoff, and you're not gonna be fucking famous and shit. I don't know what people think they gain by filming motherfuckers being assaulted and shit like that. You can tell she wasn't one of them by her unwillingness to fight. Bingo, bingo, wasn't even raised that way. He said they trying to get a check from TMZ. They not gonna get no goddamn check. They not gonna get no check. I don't know of any, and I know TMZ be compensating motherfuckers, but you might have to have a connection, a contact, or something like that. And you're not gonna get no check by taking it and uploading it yourself. You feel me? You might get a check by keeping the video and sending it to a media outlet or doing something like that. But you're not gonna get no check by uploading it to your platform. You're not. You're not. That's Chris Webber's rookie jersey, number 2. It was 2 guys watching, one with a hat and the other one bald-headed. I believe them niggas was them niggas displayed blade traits. I believe them niggas was blades. I believe them niggas is blades, man. Niggas who got blood in them, a nigga that got any blood in him similar to mine. You on vacation, you with some girls, you got a rooms, whatever. You trying to knock something down. You not even being amused by no fight. What you mean? Y'all ain't about to fight. You gonna fuck her hair up. Hell no, y'all ain't fighting up in this motherfucker. You feel me? Like, them niggas might have been, you know. The girl fighting her was a transformer, aka a man. Has that been confirmed? Has that been confirmed? Somebody tell me. Has that been confirmed? Please tell me. Pillmatic. Get the album. I'm pressing the issue. Pillmatic, get the album. I got the hottest nigga, the one person, hottest nigga in New York City, out of them 5 boroughs on Gully TV. His name is Zip with the Drip. I put him up against whoever. He can run circles around your favorite rapper right now. He's blazing hot and he's hungry. He's hungry. He's hungry. Y'all don't want no parts of that, I'm telling you. Jump out there, anybody. Jump out there. Yeah. Make sure y'all check out his video, Ja Morant. Game Time from the Pillmatic album. I think it's track number 4. Go download, stream that shit, share the video. It's crack. It's crack. It's crack. I got something to brag about. That shit bloody murder crack. For real. They got an IG account that's been made private and deleted all the pics. He said, it's a damn transformer. I live in her city. If that's a dude, whenever they cuff him, he ain't going to the female unit. He going to the block. So, he'll have to deal with that. That'd be so unfair if that was a fucking guy, man. If that was a fucking guy, that would be so unfair and retarded and disturbing. I'm disappointed at everybody present. Please tell me that wasn't no nigga. My man said, Gully, you a legendary blogger. And I say all that with respect. Thank you. I ain't a blogger. I'm a CEO. I write checks. All them niggas that's on Pillmatic, them niggas got splits. Them niggas got paid for their work. You feel me? I'm a business. You feel me? Niggas earn from fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? Splashy. You need to say it right. Niggas earn fucking with the dribble, man. I've been passing the rock lately. You see Zip with the Drip? Y'all see Zip with the Drip? Did y'all hear Zip with the Drip? Said he running that East Coast triangle Desert Eagle offense. Yo, in the video, I did that. Shout out to KK47. That video, I did that. I made that shit come to life. The basketball elements, I did that. Even the Derrick Rose shit. That fits so perfectly. It did. Her neck was broken and she had spinal damage. That was horrific. No Iverson jersey up there. I got Julius Erving. I got Iverson. He ain't up there. It's a lot of dope MCs in Essex County, New Jersey. Stand up and be identified. He said it's a rumor. Let's leave it at that. He said, Gully, let me see you take a shot. I got a video on this channel at Georgia Tech. Shooting the fuck out the rock. Hey, yo, he said he want to see me score some buckets. I got a video on his channel. You thought I was just going to talk this dribble god shit and get away with it? I had to kill niggas to get here. Hey, yo, I had to go and play a Pro-Am, man, for 3 seasons, man. Shout out to Erie Elite Pro-Am, man. I had to go in there and get a body count and then come back and deliver y'all the dribble. They wasn't going to believe me if I couldn't hoop. What I'm going to talk to God Sham God about if I can't hoop? Kareem Reed, Lonnie Baxter, DeMar Johnson. What we going to talk about if I can't? Shane the Dribbler Machine, the pharmacist. What? Shaquille O'Neal. What we going to talk about if I can't hoop? My man said, I'm watching and I'm taking notes because I want to start a channel and stay far away from the dirty section. This is how you do it. YouTube ain't really got no business. Y'all ain't got no media business. All y'all got is me, the McGraw Ave niggas, the shit that 50 Cent put out that y'all watch on Stars, James Craze Billings, you dig what I'm saying? The niggas just creating shit. That's all y'all got. Everybody else, they talk about the latest gossip, the latest Whack 100, the latest Jay Prince, the latest Tekashi 69, the latest bullshit, because y'all ain't got no business. Y'all ain't got no business. Make sure if you step into this arena, you got you some business. Because a lot of these niggas ain't got no business. What's my business? Pillmatic, hip-hop, sports, and fashion. You got it? These niggas ain't got no business. Prove me wrong. Prove me wrong. Y'all ain't got no black media. It's me. The Lord of the Dribble. Yeah. He said, YouTube is a video upload spot. I'm telling you what it is. I'm telling you what it is. And I ain't shitting on nobody. I'm just telling you what it is. This is it. Make sure you go get my book. It's called Some Things I've Been Through, man. You know what I mean? It tell you about the pedigree of the dribble, my parents and shit, Islam, Nation Islam and shit. MREG, shout out to MREG Doggy Diamonds. Keep doing your thing. Blessings to you. Shout out to Shaheem and Sam Scar and shit. They up next. Y'all gonna get these Pillmatic music videos one after another. I got the mouse. Remember I told y'all that. I got the mouse. The mouse in the house. Word. Website. www.therealdribble.com. This is called The Scholar right here. This is going to be gone before I get off this telecast. I got him in all blue. I got him in white ombre. It's like a two-tone. He said that Pillmatic must be fire. Inferno. Inferno. Out of all these niggas that stole my name, I advertised Pillmatic for a minute and watched these big niggas come out with all these Matics all of a sudden. I'm like, damn, man, these niggas just stole my shit. It was coming out before me. Drillmatic and all these Matics and shit. I'm like, damn. Bad enough that I'm taking the shit and in regards to being inspired by an album cover and shit, you dig? My shit was better than all them niggas. Shit was better than all them niggas. Word. Yes, I got the Celtics green. What we doing? Just like more of a Milwaukee Bucks green, but holla at your boy, www.therealdribble.com. I seen someone saying there's a second video showing that the light-skinned friend was the one that gave Shorty the final blow, that she hasn't moved after that. She was body slammed by her neck. So she was rolled on. She was rolled on? Yeah, all these Maddox. I ain't tripping off Vladimir. I gotta show Russ. Russ is back. Y'all see Russ over there next to God, Sham God. He's back as he continues to play better. I'm gonna move the jersey back into caption and shit. But shout out to Russ. Russ played through that and shit. You gotta really know basketball. Niggas talking about trade Russ and all this crazy shit. Shame on all you niggas. We went through that on my other channel. Niggas talking about trade Russ. Is you crazy? He said the Eagles green. He said trade Bron. I ain't against that right now and shit. All it takes is one, because the Lakers play good when LeBron's been out and the Lakers been playing good. All it takes is one person to get a whole group thrown in jail, especially if you are American overseas. They may say, all y'all getting locked up. Being in jail in other countries is not a joke. They should be held accountable for it. If they all got locked up for that shit, I wouldn't be disturbed by it. All of them is a part of it and shit. Everybody, the motherfucker holding the camera, they enabled this shit. He said Russ finally got a coach that's not scared of him. Come on, man. Oh, that's Nikki Page. She'll be back, though. I'm going to tell you asked about her. He said the Warriors should have traded to get Durant back. Kevin Durant is out of his damn mind. Kevin Durant just disrespected the fuck out of his teammates, alienated all of them niggas. I know they don't like him. I know they don't like him. You can't even fix that shit. Public disrespect. I would have to holler at that nigga off camera. Yo, man, what the fuck is you talking about? What the fuck did you mean by that shit? Especially that white boy, Joe Harris. Ain't that his name? That white boy can shoot. That white boy can shoot. That was disrespectful. In front of, in the public. Like, how do you play with a motherfucker like this? That tell you a lot about him. He didn't just get like that. He been like that his whole career and shit. He don't give a fuck about nothing but himself and scoring. Any nigga that's nice in basketball that would want to be on a 73-9 team, that don't make no sense. That don't make sense. Why the fuck would you want to be? Who are you going to play against? My man said the Nets was better before KD. He said Durant don't brush his hair. You know he don't care about a team. I ain't never seen a nigga hair on TV that nappy before. He's running neck and neck with Bill Cosby's chest hair. And what was it? Let's Do It Again. That nigga got some peasy ass hair, man. If my hair was that great, because he's bald in certain places, I would just cut all that shit off. He said KD's ego too big for his own good. Disrespected his team, though. It's fucked up. He felt some type of way about getting blown out. They just got their ass whooped on TV. I felt the same way when Kyrie said, we don't need a coach. That's disrespectful, too. That's a crazy statement to say. Jordan, Magic, Kobe may have thought that, but they never said it. Durant tarnished his legacy with that move to Golden State. He didn't have a legacy. He didn't have a legacy. When Durant left Oklahoma City, when he left there, Russ was the man. That was Russ' team when he left there and shit. Philly should really look into trading Maxey and Tobias for Katie or Bradley Beal. You niggas love a stacked team. I know that. He said that was not Russ' team. If it wasn't Russ' team, why did KD leave? My book is on Amazon. You can get it on Amazon. It's called Some Things I've Been Through. You can get it from my website, www.therealdribble.com. Y'all like the video. Good afternoon. When Kyrie left Cleveland, comments moving fast. The Lakers are stacked and flopped. It's because he didn't want to play with them, force a trade or leaving free agency. Why he didn't want to play with him? Why he didn't want to play with him? They had Serge Ibaka, didn't they? Wasn't Oklahoma a good team? Wasn't OKC a good team? Wasn't the Oklahoma Thunder a good team? Wasn't they a good team? Help me out. Niggas got tired of getting their ass whooped. He got tired of getting his ass whooped by Golden State. He said, yeah, of course. He said, they went to the finals. He said, OKC was great. Now, why the fuck would you want to leave that? He said, OKC was stacked. Why would you want to leave that? Russ got MVP on OKC, by the way. Why would you want to leave that? He said he was tired of playing with Russ. Tired of watching Russ be big dog. Niggas gotta understand, listen, basketball nation, this is well known. Everybody come second to the point guard. Everybody come second to the point guard. I bring the rock up the court. If I want to shoot this motherfucker, I'm gonna shoot it. I run the offense. You a two guard for a reason. Y'all don't know the divine responsibility of being assigned a basketball team. When a coach give you the rock, you can be in practice running the offense and listening to everything the coach say. When the game start, I got the rock. I got the rock. Long as we score and get buckets, man. Tell the coach, man, all right. Keep on boogieing this shit. So, yeah. Kevin Durant, he was second to Russell Westbrook. This is facts. This is facts. Jovan, I hear you. This is a golden girl right here. Turmeric, carrot, pineapple, lemon, and ginger. Peace. He said, what position would you... What? Come on, man. Stop playing. What position you think I played? Can't be serious, man. He said, you definitely was a ball hog, bro. I boogie, yo. Hey, listen. I boogie, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's a difference. I know how to boogie. Them big niggas like, let me see. Them niggas like JaVale McGee, them type niggas, had them niggas thinking they Superman. I had that nigga run out in rush hour traffic for me. Straight up. I had that nigga thinking he's Superman. I'm dead serious. Let me see. Let me see somebody else who. DeMarcus Cousins. DeMarcus Cousins. Be hitting that nigga all in his chest. What's up? Come on, big fella. What's up? You ready to do this? My nigga. Had that nigga thinking he's Superman, yo. First thing I asked a nigga, when we about to start the game, when we about to start the game, man, we about to start the game. We on the sideline, we about to get out on the court. Which one of you niggas can score 30? Which one of you niggas get 30? Him right there. You the nigga? Okay. You gotta get that 30 tonight, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? And the whole team on it. You got to get that 30 tonight. We need 40, but you got to get that tonight, my nigga. You know what I mean? Now. That's what type shit I was on. Straight up. He said, because the NBA changed, they believe the best players should run every offense. It became... Anthony Davis just scored 37 points. No three-pointers. That nigga would never come out that paint for the rest of the season if I was his point guard. You see how Russ using him? You see how he get that 37? Russ using him with the pick and roll and shit. How many times y'all see Russell Westbrook run the pick and roll with AD and throw the lob? All of his buckets be that high-ass alley-oop that they keep throwing. Same play over and over. Can't nobody stop it. He too long. Got to run this pick and roll. You got this motherfucking point guard. He's ape crazy. You feel me? When you running the pick and roll, you got to worry about this point guard. He's ape shit crazy. Everybody know he a bolt to the motherfucking bucket and dunk this motherfucker, right? So when they running the pick and roll, what the man gonna do? They gonna switch. They gotta switch. And when he switch, boom. AD to the basket. You can get the bounce pass or the alley. Straight up. The bounce pass or the alley. He said AD about to be all out all next week. One of my moderators just zapped you for that bullshit. Good afternoon. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Rest in peace to Shanquella Robinson. Something got to be done about that shit, man. They got footage, man. If you see someone assaulted on camera and then dead, that's a goddamn case. If that was in the United States, they'd have been arrested already. He said, you see 38 Special. I seen it. I seen that video. It wasn't hip-hop. I couldn't cover it. Y'all ain't getting no more of that over here. No more hip-hop violence, assaults and shit like that. Y'all ain't gonna get no more of them videos over here, never. Fuck it. That's how we do that. Make sure y'all follow me on IG at I am Gully TV. And visit the website. Get you a PA knit. Pillmatic. That Zip with the Drip video, that shit should be viral. It's on its way. Word. Mellow BX, yeah, a little something. I'm used to it. I'm from the East. Fred Money got an album out that dropped today. Shout out to Fred Money and Ryder and shit. Go get Fred Money new album. Got Davies, Votto over there. He says Zip did his thing. You already know. He from Queens. We got more. He said, Specializes, bro. I'm pretty sure he going through it. life shit. He just rapped about it. He just put a new video out. It's sentimental. You know how you give it up. Twitter, Gully TV What? Make sure y'all follow me. All Out News. I seen it. I seen it. From the looks of the video, obviously those guys knew each other. Obviously, might have been related. I don't think a regular guy would have let someone do that to them without retaliating or pressing charges or some shit like that. So maybe they knew each other, and I don't think he would have did that shit on camera like that to someone just without total disregarding the consequences of, you know. You see what happened to Dark Low about, you know, fucking with them guys that told and shit. That's all I'm saying. So knowing the consequences and putting out a video and shit, I think they probably really knew each other or might have even had some type of relationship. He said you going to that M Hotel versus Camden game. I ain't tripping on M Hotel like that. Cathedral Prep be kicking their ass and shit. Look them up or look up Keystone Academy. M Hotel, they rank, but Keystone Academy just took Oak Hill down to the wire and shit. It was some funny business down there. I'm told that Keystone was getting in their ass for real and shit. Shout out to Delquan Warren. Make sure y'all go look that name up. He's a crazy point guard, man. Wild Hops doing his thing. Keystone Academy. The mother schools you named, they rank. I seen the top 25 rankings. Shane the dribbling machine. Shout out to Shane. Shane posted the top 25. I seen it. I ain't see Keystone Academy. I felt some type of way. So season is up. It's going on. We gonna see. He said, I've been listening to Nice the Future. Shout out to Nice. Got busy on my shit. Ito got busy on my shit. Smooth. Planet Asia. All them niggas got busy. Hus Kingpin. Opioid era out of Virginia. Sadat X. Razcast. Mr. Fab. The cats from California was getting off. They had a point to prove. I know it. I know they brought their A plus game. They did. Jay Murphy, www.therealdribble.com website. I got like 48 or 40, between 48 and 52 styles up there right now. He said, yeah, that was some clown stuff, fam. Dude was much bigger than that, man. Might have been old. I don't know, man. We need to keep it professional and shit. How do you feel about King's Disease 3? I like it a lot. I like it a lot. I like the song What the Fuck SMH Fire. He seems to, somebody might have gave him the message that you got to go back to a certain type of recipe. You feel me? It's good Nas. You know what I mean? She said they never liked her. The fact that she wasn't really retaliating shows that she probably come from a different background and she wasn't the fighting type. Wasn't confrontational. She was raised like a lady and shit. And if that was a dude, man, that's crazy, yo. My man said, speaking of women, what's up with Tom Brady out with New motherfuckers already. She with her personal trainer. Them trainers be knocking them bitches down. Trainers be knocking them bitches down, yo. We've been hearing a lot about these personal trainers, man. They've been running out with a lot of bodies around here. A lot of celebrity bodies. You gotta watch them niggas, man. Ain't no nigga gonna be training my bitch. Fuck that. I know fitness. You better get in here and do some motherfucking burpees. You don't need no help with that. You heard about the 21 disrespect? I heard about it. 21 Savage ain't even from America. That nigga, he's not even from America. He might not even like black people for real. He might not. He was in Atlanta pretending to be from DeKalb County and shit, passing himself off as an American. Nobody knew it until he got busted. Till the INS came for him. Then he got exposed. The fact that he not even American, his opinion is invalid as a motherfucker. That make his opinion invalid, man. Would you stop it, man? You should just be glad to get here. And you waited until around the time that you get with this nigga Drake to say your little slick shit. Stand down. Stand down. And his music ain't even like that. I don't give a fuck. Motherfucker just told me I said that they'll be talking about Nas in 50 years. They will. Illmatic, Project Windows, One Love and shit like that. Them songs gonna still be powerful, sentimental. It's more. You feel me? Ain't nobody gonna be talking about no damn 21 Savage and ain't nobody gonna be talking about the nigga in 5 years. But the person that I was talking to was like, well, he got an album out with Drake. I'm like, the fact that you just mentioned Drake during this debate highlights this nigga being irrelevant and shit. If you need to point out that he run with Drake to give him credibility, that mean the nigga ain't no good. He not no good. You dig? So fuck what he talking about. His opinion ain't no good, man. And if you read the whole statement, he says some dumb shit, and then at the end, he kind of called his music dope. It just oxymoron shit, but you got to read the whole statement. He said what he said, and it could be partially true. The people that listen to 21 Savage music and got the frame of mind of 21 Savage, Nas probably is irrelevant to them, or Nas probably is irrelevant to people today, to some of the listeners today. He probably can say that, considering that he feel that drill music and all of that is relevant and shit like that. You know, what they got going on. He feel that that's what's up right now. So him saying that in his world, his realm, that might not be far from the truth, but you got to watch your mouth. You can't say it the way you said it. You said it in a disrespectful way and shit. To say irrelevant and shit like that, like, that's just not the word to use. It's not. And they shouldn't even ask him about him. Salute to the illest platform out here, Pillmatic. My man just said, did Mom Dukes ever tell you this not your friend? I had a friend that my mom used to cringe when this nigga came around. She always told me he was a snake. And it used to be annoying because I liked him and shit. You know, we was getting money together and, you know, he was a cool nigga. We come up together. And my mom used to tell me that the nigga was a snake. He told on a whole bunch of motherfuckers, yo. He did, I swear to God. I'm dead serious. You gotta take, mothers get them vibes and shit. You gotta listen to moms and shit, man. For real. Yeah, but she told me he was a creep, man. Something about him she didn't like. She smelled it on him, man. She told me this nigga wasn't no good. He told on a whole bunch of motherfuckers. That's that parent intuition. Never fails. I miss when rappers used to have mystique. Some still have mystique. The Wu-Tang guys still have mystique. What I have to support this is the new video that Raekwon and Ghostface did for the New York Knicks. They just still, they have something. Ghostface and Raekwon was anointed with something, and it's very powerful when they're in the same room together and shit, but they just never lost that allure. You feel me? And some rappers did lose that shit over the years and shit. It could have a lot to do with their style and the way they dress and shit like that. But everybody don't have them qualities and shit. He said charisma. Extreme charisma. A lot of people did those videos for the Knicks. I believe the last one prior to that was the Dipset one. It was good. I liked it. It was okay. But Ghostface and Raekwon just took that shit to a whole nother fucking level and shit. They went crazy on that shit. I think somebody pointed out that the only person that they left out was Bernard King. But everybody else, like the cannons from the Knicks, the history, they was killing that shit, yo. Some niggas just born with it. He said no more verses. That verses shit got burnt out real fast. They started putting people up there that shouldn't have been up there. The verses was a really, really big thing. That was a shout out to, clap it up for hip hop. Clap it up for hip hop. Many a nights we got a chance to congregate and watch those concerts. That's what they was, concerts together and shit. That was that the good verses was a really, really good. That shit was good, man. That shit was good. And it was for free. Even the shit, the Dipset and the Locks. At the end of the day, that was a free concert in Madison Square Garden. For people that was watching it out at home on the internet and shit like that, that was a free fucking concert. That was the Dipset and the LOX, you know, in the LOX for free, man. Prime time, man. Prime time. Like everybody knew when it was on and shit. Like people congregated, like we was watching the fights and shit, like the fights and shit for free. This is what y'all don't understand. Like, this is like, that shit was like closed circuit television, but it was live for free. He said Jeezy and Gucci, like all of them joints was, that shit was a good time. That shit was a good time. Even some of them R&B joints, that shit was a good time, yo. It was older people watching the verses and everything. He said the Dipset versus the Locks was a moment. I was fucked up. My Dipset versus the Locks review video, it went crazy. I was everywhere that night. I went back and watched that Dipset versus the Locks battle. Versus. I watched it this year. I watched it again. It's a live concert and shit. It was live concert and shit. Niggas kicking that shit, taking turns and shit. He said that was a good review. Yeah, they could have brought the shooters, the Dipset riders, but, you know, it was still monumental. He said classic for our generation. Hell yeah. And then the Raekwon and Ghostface joint. My man said I was there. Yeah. He said Icons won't do verses. That's why the Icons. Ghost and Raekwon did one. He said watching it live was fire. It was. Listening to, you know, all of the, you know, the dialogue between the songs, the history of the songs and shit like that. The verses gave you footnotes. After they performed the song, they'll sit there and give you a story how the song was made. And, you know, That shit was priceless. For free again. He said you had the dips winning. I did. I did. I enjoyed the Ray and Ghost verses. They deserved a big stage. Yeah, I'm fucking with Nas' new album, man. It's a lot of dope albums out right now. Go give him a listen. My man sent me a screenshot of his recent purchases, his streams and shit. My shit was right next to Esco and Master P. I was like, okay, word. Jay-Z, Kanye, Nas, none of the greats verses was kind of full of average rappers except for DMX. Man, you not gonna sit here and diss the verses and stop putting Kanye in the same category as these niggas, man. Y'all need to stop that, man. Stop doing that, man. I'm tired of that shit, yo. I'm tired of that shit. I'm tired of it. 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 I'm tired of it, man. Stop putting Kanye in the middle of hip hop debates and shit like that, man. His music is good. He don't be doing a bunch of hip hopping and shit. God damn. Y'all just put him in the same category as Hove and DMX and a bunch. That nigga don't fit in with them niggas, man. Don't y'all know that? Don't y'all know that? The hell is wrong with y'all? Y'all got shit fucked up, yo. Motherfucker need to tell the truth. Kanye West is a producer, yo. What the fuck? God damn. Y'all be going hard with that, man. Y'all be going real hard with the Kanye, man. Kanye. I'm like, damn it. It's too much. Congrats on the album, Gully. I love it. Didn't know what to expect, but I like where y'all took it. Why didn't you know what to expect? Let's confront that part of your statement. How did you not know what to expect coming from Gully TV? Please, seriously. The MCs that you see on here, the quality of content, the history, the everything. You thought it was gonna be bullshit? Nothing less than major league, man. Don't you know I directed Haitian Jack Speaks? I took him from CNN. Hey, yo, you couldn't have expected nothing else, man. You get easy to De Niro, help me out. Marco, when y'all heard I was dropping the album, didn't y'all know what to expect? Here we go again. This nigga about to put some fire out. Y'all know how. Look at the interviews. Didn't y'all hear Blue Raspberry sing that fucking hook from Method Man on my shit live? Y'all don't see that shit on no other platforms. The dribble, yo. Dribble, man. Got the ball, yo. Got the ball. My man said, Kanye is okay. He's not a good rapper. My man, he said it's backpack rap. Is that what Pillmatic is? Did y'all backpack me? Tell me, did y'all backpack me? Backpacking is good. I ain't got nothing against back. But did y'all backpack Pillmatic? Ja Dredd, what up, baby? I see you. Cali. He said, I came front, you put me on to some good music. I had the whole Raucous Records for everybody who's watching. When I was curating this masterpiece, I had Raucous Records in mind. Raucous Records was a brief time period in hip-hop around the time I was in college. They had some good, dope-ass music made by guys that didn't wear jewelry. And them niggas was nice. And I liked the sound of it. Talib Kweli, Pharoah Monch, and I think Skills is on there. Just all these different flavors. So that's what I wanted to do sonically. He said, yeah, Rockets was a moment. It was actually two MCs on Pillmatic that was on Rockets. Razzcast was on Rockets on the original Sound Bombing joint, and Wordsworth was a company flow. Look, high tech. That, yeah. Gully. That joint with, yeah. High tech and Talib and shit. He said the Sound Bombing joint. That's where I was going with it. I swear on everything. And I love that Sound Bombing shit. He said nonfiction. And on that Sound Bombing shit, you was hearing some dope shit from some niggas you never heard. You never heard of these niggas before. You never heard of a lot of them. You didn't. You was like, damn. So I gave you YNX. Cook Up 313 says, Reflection Eternal. He said, I still got the CD. Cook Up 313 says, where you at, money? See, this is why y'all got a super chat, man, so I don't lose y'all comments. They coming through fast. Super chat it, man. He said Sound Bombing was a classic. He said Eminem was on Sound Bombing. Any videos from the album coming? I dropped a video last night. This is what I'm trying to tell you. This shit is for real. Matter of fact, tag tweet that video to John Morant. I need y'all to tweet that video to John Morant. Zip with the Drip. It's called Game Time, a.k.a. John Morant. Thank you. Okay. He said 38 smacked dude. We seen the video on Instagram. I don't know what it was about. I know it didn't have anything to do with hip hop. And I'm going to try to suppress that shit to the best I can on my end. You know what I mean? I want to reestablish the fact that it's hip hop, sports, and fashion over here at all times. Gully, you see Leak Moss on Queen's Flip. When? Everyone always gives an example of a song when it comes to backpack rap, but there's never not a real definition. All them songs that we was just discussing, those artists that I was just naming, people would consider the Sound Bombing situation backpack rap. But I didn't. I thought it was just dope. That's it. He said, yesterday it dropped on Queen's Flip Quiet Room. Okay, so you came here to tell me that, or you came here to notify me of something? Be a little bit more frank, please. It was cool to say Eminem is irrelevant, but not Nas. That's biased to me. They both are. You can't put Nas and Eminem in the same category, man. Is you crazy, man? What's wrong with you, man? What's wrong with you? Don't you know from now on, when Nas drop, a motherfucker is gonna go like this. You feel me? Even if you're not even no longer an active fan of Nas. You feel me? Even if you're not following him anymore, it's niggas that's preachers now. It's niggas that's pastors now. Deacons, military officers. You dig what I'm saying? Who gave up street culture and everything many, many years ago. Scholars, professors. Nas, come out. I'm just keeping it real with you. Eminem don't got that quality. He don't. You just gotta. Yo, My man said Nas is hip hop golden child, always has been. You can say that. He is. He is. He is. That's the truth. He said, go see it. You're going to bug with him and Pretty Flock still carrying it. Why I got to go see it, man? Am I involved in it? Just tell me if I'm involved in it. If my name is mentioned in it, then I ain't going to watch it. If they didn't say my name, I'll watch it. If they said my name, I ain't watching it. My man said backpack rappers started with the boot camp, and it was hammers in them backpacks. He said your man from Philly on the album, he was dragging his feet and his verse didn't meet the deadline, and I was disappointed by it. But guess what? Disco just came home. He from North Philly. He an MC now. Oh, I ain't got to put up with that bullshit now. Disco home. I'll get me a verse from Disco, you motherfucker, you. My man said, when I get the date for the Hip Hop Museum, I'll let you know. I'll be with Ice-T and Lil Rodney C. Drop the deluxe, possibly. So is it fair to say when he linked up with Jay-Z, he had more success or gained more success? Who you talking about, Nas? Jay-Z probably enhanced Nas' situation in a monetary aspect. He probably earned money from it, but making him more popular, Jay-Z didn't make nothing. Jay-Z didn't make Nas more popular or nothing like that. Or them being together, it didn't. Nah. Nas has always been a top 25 MC of all time. He's way lower than 25, fam. You bugging with that. Backpack rap is quality music. I agree. I do. I believe the backpackers pay a lot more attention to detail as far as hip hop. For real. They try to make backpack sound soft, but it's just lyricism over flash. I get it. It's, you know where it's a lot of backpackers at? Cali. It's a whole bunch of them niggas in Cali, boy. I believe it's probably more backpackers on the West Coast than on the East Coast. It's common backpack. No. Just a highly skilled MC. Harlem Bronx, what up? Share this live stream. Good afternoon, everybody. He said the far side. Kanye first 3 albums was on steroids. He used to be a backpacker. He said backpackers are worldwide. Definitely. London, what up? Shout out to everybody across the water. What is considered backpack? Underground? I believe that's a better correlation. Some of them niggas might not like it, but underground and backpack, I would say that's what a backpacker is, underground. Yeah, you can quote me on that. A backpacker is an underground MC. He said nobody ain't really checking for Nas. Nas said hip hop was through. It's the younger generation now. I don't know who said that. Ain't no young niggas on my album. Them niggas all hit the kill switch when they got in the booth. I'm being for real. Ain't nothing, G-Bo. How you doing? He said, thanks. I understand what y'all mean now. Rhyme Fest, Kanye, Lupe, Consequence, B.O.B. The newcomers confuse hip-hop with backpacking. Hip-hop is backpacking. Backpacking is hip-hop. Is Griselda backpack? Definitely. I went to the store opening of West Side Gun store in the gallery, the Walden Gallery Mall. It's called Buffalo Kids. The people that was at that grand opening, those were backpackers that I seen there. Artistic people. It wasn't no gutter like dangerous looking niggas there or nothing like that. He said, don't do that. They ain't backpack. I just said a backpacker is an underground rapper. I told Benny to his face many times, I said, I don't know how you was able to do it, but you a backpacker and a street rapper. Like, they both parties embrace Benny the Butcher. The backpackers, you know, the underground niggas or whatever, and the niggas that make dope boy raps and shit like that. You understand what I'm saying? That's two audiences that's gonna look for him. Backpackers ain't checking for Yo Gotti. Just dope boys is listening to him. Benny the Butcher, backpackers listen to him, and dope boys listen to him and shit. That's the same, basically the same with Griselda and shit. You know, you dig? Backpackers listen to him, listen to them. Backpackers listen to them. And you got some dope niggas that listen to. It's some dope niggas that don't like Griselda music. They just like their style and shit. I mean, West Side Gun. You're speaking of West Side Gun. There's people who don't all the way like West Side Gun's music. Can't tell you the name of a song, but they say, I like that nigga. I like that nigga. You feel me? He a fly nigga, man. Like, they'll tell you, and they'll give him a listen because of that. You dig? So it's a difference. Y'all understand? Y'all understand? I just keep it Gully. He said, Benny is lyrical, so he can play with both lanes. I got a video on this channel interviewing him, and we was talking about him being a backpacker and being, you know, both. He said Wale did the same thing. He said facts, facts, facts. Ghostface had a dope style, but his bars didn't really match up to his style. You crazy as a motherfucker. You crazy as a motherfucker. You crazy as hell, man. Ghostface ain't got no holes in his story, man, when it comes to the rapping, man. Like, kill all that shit, man. And you can't say that anybody was helping him or writing his raps because after that incident and after Homeboy returned to the Essence, he continued to escalate and put out dope-ass music and shit. So we know that wasn't nobody helping him out and shit. So, yeah. He said, this guy's tripping. Yeah, he bugging. I don't know what made him say that. I just gave them niggas they flowers at the beginning of this video. You must just came in here. He said the original backpackers wrote graffiti and rap. He said he was rhyming in that style before he even met Perb. Perb was lying, yo. Perb was lying. He was lying. He wanted attention. He was bugging. He said, whoever got a wrench, get him out of here. New rappers with lyrics are the embodiment of hip hop, and Loopy and Common are backpack rap. To me, Benny is an underground rapper. I just said a backpacker is an underground rapper. I just said that. Ain't no requirement, man. Some of them niggas, I know them. Yeah, rest in peace to him, but yeah, he lied. I just posted a picture of him on, I think it was a couple of days ago on the throwback tip. But nah, that was highly exaggerated and lied about. My man said it's all hip hop. It is. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get the notifications. Latest joint from Him Low. See, that's the underground. Him Low, Booze Brothers. They might be considered backpackers and shit, but they from Philly and they rock polo. Backpackers be getting fresh too. Mean Sneaker Gang. They spend a lot of money on kicks. Backpack niggas spend a lot of money on sneakers. I'm telling you. Y'all keep asking me about him smacking that boy, man. Yeah, I seen it. I don't want that shit on my platform no more, man, because I don't want my platform to be like the rest of these niggas. It's visibly a complexion on YouTube. There's a dark side of YouTube, and it's a cluster of bullshit. You feel me? And I don't want to be associated with these niggas. I don't. So, that type of, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I'm putting out music now. Hip hop, more power to the hip hop aspect of it. But I'm off that type of shit. Like, that shit corny. It make us all look dumb. Don't y'all know that? Have y'all ever sat back and said, where the niggas with some class at? Like, where the live niggas at? Where the niggas with some class at? Every one of these niggas that we see online is a killer. Or act like a killer, or say he's a killer, or a gangster. Right? Every nigga that y'all see online don't even be talking some menacing shit. Even the niggas that do the blogs, even they'll kill you. You feel me? Like, y'all don't notice that shit? Like, man, these niggas is bugging, man. Like, I ain't like that, man. I ain't like that, man. I got talent, man. I got attraction powers and magnetism, man, that'll bring you here and shit. Like, I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that. My man said buying a Nas album is like buying Madden. Yeah, when the new joint come out, people gonna go cop that. He said, so you done? 10 Toes, Mano, and my son. I have no reason. Somebody texted me the other day portraying to be Mano. And I called them back FaceTime, they wouldn't answer and shit. I don't know whether that was him or not, but my son, that other gentleman that you said, and Mano, I don't want nothing to do with them niggas. Because my agenda is different. I got something different going on. We were supposed to have conflict. This is something that needs to be said, too. We were supposed to have conflict. Everybody that I had conflict with, we were supposed to have conflict. Why? Because I ain't like you niggas. I'm totally different. So they go to separation, they go to conflict right there and shit. We had that, now move around and shit. You know what I mean? Let's see who can exist after the conflict and shit. I showed y'all what I dribble like. You dig? Y'all done continue to watch me escalate continuously. It's like watching a starship and shit. When you tune in, you watching a starship. Seriously. He said, get Yuck Mouth back on here. Yuck be trying to make me look bad. Every time I get him on here, man, that nigga be having he be having like 4 or 5 different strains of reefer. He's smoking 3 or 4 blunts back to back. No, I'm only smoking out of 8th. And I'm tired of it. Tired of that nigga doing that shit to me, yo. Every time I encounter this nigga, I'm like, I ain't even got the money to keep up with you, fam. Like, every time I run into you, you keep doing this shit and shit. Like, and he do it in person and shit. We said, is he as true? Man, that nigga been. Whenever you see him, he got a big ass bag, man. Like, them niggas in Cali, man, it's legal, man. That nigga be having a satchel with all kind of. He got his own weed, the culatto and shit. He's fucking. I got 5 on it, man. Weed is his business. Like, he spit that song in 94 or some shit like that, right? 95, he spit that song. He didn't really get his shit off. All that they had was the song, right? Weed wasn't no big deal yet. Weed hadn't like captured the world yet. Boom. 30 years later, man, the world is weed on steroids. So he got the song, he got all the credentials. It's his time. So yeah, that's how he be moving around, man. But all of them be like that. They all Mitchy Slick, my man Mitchy, what up? Out there in San Diego and shit. He the same way. Niggas got big weed. He said Yuck smoked about 20 months. He be smoking blunts, papers. If they don't tape footage good or bad, we need that because if you don't show it, people would never know. You got a good point. If they didn't pull out the cameras, we wouldn't have seen what happened to homegirl. It's a shame. Somebody need to be charged. I was disturbed by it. I didn't want to watch it any longer. And if that person who was assaulting her, killed her, was a guy, that's so fucked up. For real. We in a dark, dark place of those types of people can get away with that. Boom, boom. He said they need to serve time in Mexico. Everybody. Peace, God. You have a right to brag about Pillmatic. Thank you. My man said, I feel a tour coming. Make sure y'all visit my website. Yeah, all of them should go to jail. All of them. www.therealdribble.com. Go to my website. I got my own gummies out. I ain't got one in my hand right now. I got my own CMOS gummies out, man. Go over there, get y'all dribble right, man. I'm still doing burpees, push-ups, all of that. You see, I got my Under Armour on, man. Vander up under here. So make sure y'all stay in shape, man. I'm about to get vinyl and everything coming soon. Pillmatic, the album is that shit. Go watch the video. Zip with the drip. Hottest nigga in New York City. Zip with the motherfucking drip. I stand on that shit. Niggas gotta rap and show me better. Until then, zip with the drip. Peace.